Alright, let's head inside the van and have a look around. Oh, sorry, when you first come in the door, you'll have your island east-west bed here on the left. This will be made for you. It'll either come with pillows or without, depending on your preference. On the left here, we have the TV. Again, this will come pre-tuned if you're in an area with reception. If you're not, it'll be there for streaming or any other purposes you may need it for. Sirocco fan over here in the corner. Controls for these, you have fan speed and timer. So you can press that there to get a couple of speeds. And that also is fully rotatable in every which way and form. Up in the top here, we've got empty cupboards over this side in both this cupboard here and this cupboard in the right is all colouring in cards, toys, all that sort of stuff for the children to enjoy. Up in this cupboard here, the router does not work. Do not try and connect to the Wi-Fi, and you have a dustbuster. It's got a battery attached to it, but there is another charger there if you need to plug that in to recharge. Up here, this is the control panel for the 12-volt systems in the van. There will be no need to touch this at any point during your stay if you are staying on grid. So if for whatever reason someone has bumped it and it lights up and you're on grid, this is how you need it to show. You need the hot water service without, not lit up, the pump not lit up, and the power button needs to be lit up. To make it go dark for night time, just press the dim button until the screen goes completely black. Below that we have a Bluetooth stereo system. There are speakers both internally and externally on the van. Just press the power button to start that up. It'll automatically come onto radio, but if you press the select mode here, press mode, you can change it through to the different settings. Once on Bluetooth, all you need to do is go to your phone's Bluetooth menu and it will be in the list. There's no need to go into a special pairing mode for that one. Alright, we have just a standard L-shaped lounge. This table can slide and turn. So underneath here, you'll see this nice little hand control here. Just give that a lift and you can slide it and turn it. You can move it in and out depending on what you need. Here on the right hand side, you've got your remote controls for the TV and the air conditioner. That's where you'll find them, but feel free to put them in the cutlery drawer or whatever works for you during your stay. Up in this top cupboard, there's not too much here. A bit of tea, some ice cube trays, measuring jug and some sugar. Some tea light candles in there as well. In the next cupboard along, just some containers there. If you need to store food, you've got a strainer and a platter tray. A couple of plastic wine glasses and just some bags if you end up going down the shops or something like that or to a market and need something to carry. And you've got your pantry. You've got two levels to the pantry, top and bottom. In the top here, we've got things like tomato sauce, barbecue sauce, some spray oil, a couple of spreads. And down the bottom here is a bulk oil and a bulk tomato sauce, if required. Alright, moving on to the oven. Very standard sort of oven like you would see at home. This has a flame failure device on it, so it will not operate unless it is the whole way up. Just like at home, turn these knobs to whatever setting you need, and you've got the firing button. Same goes for the oven. When using the oven, this metal tray here needs to be slid out. Same with when using the grill function, as the heat comes out through here. So when using the oven or the grill, you will also need to have that glass pane up. Here in the bottom here, you've got a baking tray, like an oven dish, as well as a baking tray here for you to use. They just live in there. Please make sure not to put the glass lid down, as it will break while it's still hot, or you run the risk of the glass shattering. So make sure the hot plate is nice and cool before just gently lowering that back down. Never let it fall, make sure you hold on to it. In this cupboard here, next to the cutlery drawers, you'll find things like a toaster and kettle. There's a few little cleaning cloths and there's a sandwich toaster back there as well. Garbage bags for the bin on the left, and down the bottom just more cleaning chemicals, paper towel, dishwash, things like that you might need throughout your stay. In these drawers here, your basic cutlery. This is a special tool for lifting saucepans and stuff like that. It grabs onto the side grip and you can lift those up. And just some of your more bulky utensils there on the left. Next drawer down, we've got some plates, cups, bowls, mugs, all the stuff you need for your stay. And just in this last drawer here, it's just a bit of knick-knacky stuff, some barbecue tools, grater, all your foils and cling wraps and whatnot. And that covers that off. Here on the right hand side we have a CO2 monitor, so it's monitoring your gas in the van, as well as a Truma gas heater control. You will not use that when you are on grid. That is only for if you're camping off grid and the air conditioner is not an option. Up the top, very standard microwave, nice and easy to use. Just turn the dial to get different time settings. Nice and easy to use. And a nice fridge freezer, cool and ready to go for your stay. Moving down towards the back here, we have a twin set of bunks. These come with a couple of little gifts for the kids to have a read and play. So we've got a book on each level, and both beds also have a fan. When you arrive and the kids are finished with the books, they just go up with the other stuff in the kids' cupboards. Now this is the ladder for the stay. I've just got it sitting here at the moment because it just pops off. It is a bit of a tight fit, so when you've got it on there, putting one hand on and just give it a bit of a rock back and forth while pushing down to lock it into place. And then in the morning, all you got to do is give it a bit of a tap underneath and then tend to store it up on top of either of the two beds during the day if they're not in use. Down the back here, you've got wardrobe and just wardrobe space. The only items you'll find in here from us are on the right hand side here, some face washers and some top sheets, just in case, because the vans can get very hot of a night time, so sleeping with a quilt might not be ideal. On the left hand side there, you've got some beach towels and some bath towels. Alright, moving back here, we have the shower. Very basic, normal operation, just like your shower at home. And on the left hand side, you've got your sink with some hand wash. Down the bottom here, some talcum powder, Glen 20, some stuff for the toilet, which we'll run through in a different video. And then up the top, just got plenty of spare toilet paper ready to go. Well, that's the van. We'll move outside now, I think.